Alright, I bring to you today 100 Hidden Kooky, Sand and Sun. Find all the characters with unusual behaviors. Seems interesting. Alright, let's go down all the way. Always start from one corner and make our way. Maybe this guy? No, it seems... Oh. Shark mouth. Oh, that seems normal. This seems unusual. Not seeing anything unusual. This one? Is the penguins using sunscreen? Or are they playing with his sunscreen? Yeah, and I'm really liking it. Thank you to the developer for letting me know about your game. What's this? But I don't believe they're wearing a swimsuit. I could be wrong, though. That seems a little weird, right? That doesn't seem weird. That doesn't seem weird. That seems a little weird. I don't think she wants to be riding on a crocodile. Or surfing on a pizza. Or wrangling a seagull. Santa! Huh. Santa has to take holidays. Bummer, dude. Sunscreen. I haven't particularly been paying attention for that, so we might have to look for them again. That doesn't seem... This one seems unusual. So magnet fishing isn't that unusual. What did you do to make the seagulls mad, you weirdo? Penguins. Oh, what a nice... Kraken offering the girl some ice cream. Or, I guess he could have taken her ice cream. Then that would be a mean bad Kraken. Jump rope with the guy's a little weird. Filming not so weird. Riding an ostrich is a little unusual. That's a little sweet. A unicorn on the beach. Gas mask is a bit weird. Rip. Nobody worried about the crocodile. There's gonna be a lot of unusualness. into the sand. That's not how you hold up an umbrella. And the shopping cart can't be that comfy. I think that's a dog. At first I thought it was a bunny, and I thought, well, it's a little weird to bring your bunny to the beach. I mean, I guess not. Weird. Guy sleeping with the book on his head is not that unusual to me. Is Grandma fighting with the crabs? I think Grandma's fighting with the crabs. Water pistol fight. These two reading together. That's sweet. The bed. Oh, that'd be awful though if you're sleeping in bed and you get all the sand and you're between the bed spread. Ugh. Seems a little weird, but not acknowledging it in any way. Is the Sphinx right here, or is it just like a sand sculpture thing? Oh, I bet it's a sand sculpture. Weird. Crab's looking at this guy like, am I a joke to you? I was like, what are you doing? That's mine. I love sunscreen. I mean, yes, it's unusual, but Witch has got a groove too. Do you think he's doing this to impress the girl? A really big dog. They're naked. Dunking a pineapple. Weightlifting a giant pencil. What's going on with his chicken legs? Actually, it's funny that I see chicken legs. A really good friend of mine. We would always say guys. Always rate guys' legs for their chickenness. Sunscreen. That's a little weird. The hamburger. Kiddie pool. Kid brushing his teeth in the water. That's a bit weird. Eating sushi to the shark. Goat in the park. And not only is there a goat in the park, there is also a woman riding it. Don't find that unusual. Yeah, I think that's normal. And what are you doing here? Got like everything. Street vendors. Still so much to find. Let's see, where am I? Anything super unusual. Alright. 20 more of each to go, give or take. Look at this sweet couple here. Down this way, see what we can see. Interestingly harder than I thought it was going to be when I first saw it. Everything looks normal here. This looks normal. It's slightly weirdly shaped. I don't know what's going on right here, but the game's not reacting to it when I click it, so I'm gonna assume it's fine. This guy right here. So I live in a state where you barely walk 20 feet and there's a body of water. And I absolutely love it. I originally grew up in a state where water was really scarce. In fact, so scarce that they had drought limits all the time, so we didn't have pools or anything like that. Or if we saw someone with a pool, we knew that the chances are they were rich, because the state would require you to pay an extra water tax to have a swimming pool. And to my understanding, I don't know what the real cost was, but it was expensive, or at least that's what the adults in my life led me to believe. I gotta just be missing tons of these people, aren't I? Seems normal. Playing cards. That seems normal. Ooh. I am really blind to the sunscreen. Mr. Skelly Bones. Trying to get his tan on. Doesn't seem unusual. This doesn't seem unusual. So, growing up, no one told me about... Oh, what's happening here? So the only water that I knew of as far as lakes are were what you saw kind of like on TV or portrayed in cartoons. And I remember little me, the first lake I went to, that my parents took me to, or I should say my family took me to, was a really nice, well-maintained lake. It's actually one of the many that's right in the city. It's man-made. And it was just a really nice place. Beach was maintained. There's no seaweed. So I went there first, which was fine, because it was really nice. And then later, I would get close to some family members that owned a very small lakeside property on a lake called Lake Wakanabo. Itty bitty little lake, but not really maintained. I mean, it's fine, but it wasn't like the other lake I went to. And there was seaweed everywhere, and I remember the seaweed tangling up in my legs and terrifying me. I thought the seaweed was pulling me under. It was horrible. I hated it. And I remember crying, and my family couldn't figure out, and I was like, it's wrapped around my legs. And they're like, what's wrapped around your legs? I don't know, it's wrapped around my legs. And this went back and forth until finally they realized I meant the seaweed, and it was touching my bare legs, and it was the grossest thing in the world. And then there was like horse flies that bit you, and I was not having a good time. And from then on, I only ever wanted to go swimming in the lake in the city. But the problem with that lake was, and I know why my parents wanted to go to Lake Wakanabo, was because that one was always crowded, because it was really easy for everybody to go to. And it was just horrifically crowded. But I was like, but there's no seaweed touching my legs. I remember my parents trying to coerce me. They're like, it's fine. And I know the aunt that owned that property too, she did look into seeing about like having the stuff taken out. Having it maintained, but I sort of remember it something being like they just told her that would be really expensive, and it's not worth the cost with how little we go there. They're like, if you live there, that's different, but we only went there once a month, every, like, I don't know how long. Oh, that's a bat. I don't know how long or how many times we went there. Probably at least once a week in each month of the summer. If that. Maybe the other family went there more often, but I'm not sure. Okay. Missing like 5 and 10. 13 to be exact. Weirdness. We gotta find weirdness. Not being super weird. Probably something in here I'm missing. I didn't particularly think that was weird, but like did any. Water kid. That seems all normal. None of this strikes me as weird. That doesn't strike me as weird. It's like a kid. I don't want to go in the water. Puppies seem fine. Is this considered? No, yeah, I wouldn't consider that weird. Oh, I guess that's a little weird. I realized I was thinking just a sign, but then I was like, oh, but it's got some on there. That is so gross. Oh, you're weird. Oh, that is a pipe in that dog's mouth. Just realized, okay, so this is like a jumble of a mess. It's dog, 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 and girl laying kind of on her belly with her chin propped up on her hand. But I couldn't tell what I was looking at for a very long time. They're smoochins. That's weird. Ooh, double head. Hi. Okay. We got a hint. Why is this one weird? Oh, yeah, that would be weird because I gotta be facing the same direction. Or they'll still just be rowing in opposite. Okay. Oh, yeah, that would be weird. Alright, our last one, I did the minigame for the hint. And... oh, yeah, the crab on the bars is weird. Yay! That was actually fairly hard. I liked it. There we go! Alright, congratulations, you completed the game. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was definitely kooky, and I liked the kook. I look forward to seeing if they put more out. And thank you for keeping me company, and I'll be back with more. Oh wait, you know what? They have more kooks. I checked their Steam page, and they have one kook already released, and then they have a second one that is still being made. So I'll go play that first one and upload it when I have a chance. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll be back soon.